The United States, as we've been saying, is the worst affected country. The US government is busy arranging special flights to take its citizens back home from India. But a majority of them do not want to get on board. They've decided to stay where they are, in India. But what about Indians living and working in America? Do they too have such a choice? What do they face? A lot of uncertainty, according to reports, especially professionals on H-1B visas. This report has more.
America is the worst affected country by the Wuhan virus pandemic. So much so that Americans living in India don't want to go back home. The US is running special flights to take stranded Americans back. 1,300 people have been repatriated. 5 additional flights have been scheduled this week. More than 24,000 American nationals are still in India, but most of them are reluctant to return. Sample this. The American embassy called about 800 US citizens in India. Only 10 wanted to fly back to America. What about Indians in America? Do they have a choice to stay back too? The pandemic has spelled uncertainty for H-1B visa holders, especially those whose visas are about to expire and whose visa extensions have been delayed. They fear losing their work status. Many of them are healthcare professionals, doctors, researchers and nurses. They are on the front lines of fighting the coronavirus. They are risking their own lives to provide treatment to Americans. Yet they don't have any guarantees about their own livelihood. More than 300,000 Indians are technology professionals working in the US on H-1B visas. They don't have any clarity on whether their work visas will be extended. If their employer terminates their contract, they need to find a new job within 60 days, which will be near impossible right now. The pandemic has induced an economic downturn. Jobs are being lost. US employers cut a record 701,000 jobs in March. Unconfirmed reports say US companies have been asked to terminate services of H-1B visa holders. The Indian government has been urging the US to extend H-1B and other visas. It is logistically impossible to fly all Indians in America back home right now. 2 weeks back, the US received nearly 275,000 requests for H-1B visas, 3 times more than the mandated 85,000. More than 67% of those visa requests were from Indians. India is not only providing hydroxychloroquine to the US, but also a safe shelter for its citizens who remain on its soil. They can choose to be here without the fear of being harassed. But life for Indians in America during this pandemic can quickly take a turn for the worse. America needs to find a way to return the favor. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.